not subtracted because 0 is a small number and 4 is that big number. So in the next digit also 0, next digit also 0, so we have to borrow from 5. Okay, so borrow from 5 means now we have to give here 1, here now 5 after 1 0 present, now it will be 10. So from that 10 if we gave to another one means it will come 10. So from that one it will give that another borrow means the final digit should be 10. So 10 minus 4, 6. Now already 10 is, that means from 1 is given, right? From 10 1 is given, so remaining 9 is there. So 9 minus 5, 4, and one more above 0, one more, that means 1 left, so 9 is there. 9 minus 2, 7, so now 4. So 4 minus 0, 4, so 47.46. Can you understand? See, if you look at that 0, the next digit also 0, next digit also 0 means where is that whole number is present, that means where is that greater than 0 number is present. That number, from that number if we borrowed means the last mode, the end of the digit only having that whole number, that is called 10. Okay, that 10, so 10 will be given to that last, the end of that one, so 10, and before that and all 9 will come. So from that we have to subtract 10 minus 4, 6, 9 minus 5, 4, 9 minus 2, 7, and 4 minus 0, 4. So 47.46. Okay, so you have to practice more this kind of problem. And subtract 5.36 from 8.40 rupees. Okay, so 5.36 from 8.40 rupees. So 0 minus 6, 0 minus 6, we cannot subtract 0 minus 6, so we have to borrow. So what is that value? 4 is there, so 4 if we given that one borrow means 10 will come. 10 minus 6, 4, so 3 minus 3, 0, and what is it value? 8 is there. 8 minus 5, which is equal to 3, so 3.04, so 3.04 is there. Okay, so this is the value. And if we move to that next value, what is that? Yes, so Raju bought a book of 35.65 rupees. He gave 50 to the shopkeeper, and how much money did she get back from the shopkeeper? That means Raju, he is a person, so he went to a shop, he is having 50 rupees, so he bought one thing. Okay, that means one book. That book rupees is equal to 35.65 rupees. Okay, so how much money did he get back from shopkeeper? So we have to subtract from the total amount what is having by Raju and how much money he spent. Okay, so just you have to see the solution. So the answer, total amount given to the shopkeeper is 50, and the cost of book, that is equal to 35.65. so the amount left, which should be equal to the 50 minus 35.65, so we have to subtract. Okay, so here I did that subtraction. So 50 you have to write first, and 35.65, so decimal point after the second one 2 digit is there, so we have to make the same 2 digit in the above digit also, so that only I have add 0, 50.00. Okay, so 0 minus 5 it will not, we cannot subtract. So next also 0, next also 0, the finally 5 is there. So 5 if we borrow from one thing means 5, it will come 4, right? So 4 is there. So next to one, what is that? 10 will come. So next to one, if we give means before that 9 will come. So the end, last end should be 10. Before that 9 only. Okay, so the carries and all, last end only 10. Before the digits, that means before that zeros and all, 9 only carrying. That means 10 minus 5, 5, 9 minus 6, 3, 9 minus 5, 4. So here 4 is there, so 4 minus 3, which is equal to 1. So 14.5. Okay, so this is the way we can find the answer. Okay, how to subtract? So while you are subtracting, be careful, so don't place the digit in any other manner. Okay, okay, anyway, that coming problem, just wait for you, still some problems are waiting. still some problem is there, so you have to wait. Okay, so that problem will boost your knowledge still more. Okay, so just the next problem is Rani had 18.50 rupees. So she bought one ice cream for 11.75 rupees. How much money does she have now? So you have to one thing, what is the total amount had by Rani? So 18.50 rupees. So she bought one ice cream. So even everybody likes, most of them they like ice cream, right? Okay, so she bought one ice cream which is at 11.75 rupees. So how much money does she have now? That means what is the remaining amount Rani had? Okay, so how to solve this one? So first one, total money 18.50 rupees, and the cost of ice cream which should be 11.75 rupees, and the amount left 18.50 minus 11.75. So now we have to subtract. Okay, so 18.50 minus 11.75. So as usual that 0 we cannot subtract 0 minus 5. So we have to get borrow. Okay, right, we have to borrow that from the next digit. So 5, from that if we borrow means it will come 10. So 10 minus 5, 5, and 4 minus 7, it will not come, so we have to borrow again. So from the next digit 8. So if we given one borrow means it will come 14. So 14 minus 7, 7 will come, and 7 is there, the next one. 7 minus 1, 6. So 1 minus 1, 0. Okay, so that means 6.75 rupees. So 6.75 rupees is there. Okay, okay, the next one. And what is that? Question number 7 in your book, question number 7. And Akash bought vegetables weighing 10 kg. Out of this, 3 kg 500 gram in onions, and 2 kg 75 gram is tomatoes, and the rest is potatoes. And what is the weight of potato? See, one thing you have to know, Akash bought vegetables weighing at 10 kg. So totally 10 kg. So out of this 3 kg 500 gram is onions, 2 kg 75 gram is potatoes, and the rest is tomatoes, and the rest is potato. So you have a bag. That means you went to that market and you bought vegetables. Okay, totally that bag is having at 10 kg. The total weight of that bag, total weight of that cover is 10 kg. So you can remember, you bought onion 3 kg 500 gram, and tomato 2 kg 75 gram, and these two only you know, but you forgot that weight of that potato. So how can we find the potato? So you know the total weight, you know the 2 things weight, that means 2 vegetables weight, and the third one can you find? How can you find? So we have to add that the vegetables you know, and total weight you know. So total weight minus vegetables weight you know. So if you subtract mean, you will get that weight of that potatoes. Okay, okay, the next one, see here. So the weight of onions 3 kg 500 gram. So 500 gram we have to convert into kilogram. So 500 gram, 500 divided by 1000, and 500 divided by 1000 means 0.500 will come. So 3.500 kilogram. So 3.500 kilogram it will come. So next one, weight of the tomatoes. What is that? Weight of the tomatoes 2 kg 75 gram. So 75 gram you have to convert into kilogram. So 75 divided by 1000, 0.075. So 2 plus 0.075 means 2.075, 2.075 kilogram. And total weight of that onions and tomatoes, so you have to add. What is the total weight of onions and tomatoes? So 3.500 and 2.075. If you are adding, that means 575. Okay, 3 plus 2 5. So 5.575 is there. Okay, this is the total weight of the vegetables you know. Okay, so what is that weight of the potatoes? So total weight minus the weight of that vegetables, so 10 minus 5.575. So if you subtract means 0. So 0 minus 5 it will not come. So finally you have to take borrow from that 1. So remaining and all 9, the last one will be 10. So 10 minus 5 5, 9 minus 7 2, 9 minus 5 4, 9 minus 5 4, and then 0, right? So 4.425 kilogram is the amount of kilogram potato. Okay, the potato kilogram is 4.425. Okay students, this is today's session students. I hope you all understand, and just take your mathematics book, take your exercise 8.6. I gave I left 5th and 6th problem in your exercise, I think so. So do that problem, and even that first subdivision, first problem, A, B, C only I did. Remaining D, E, F, I think so. D, E, F. Remaining 3 problem is there in the first subdivision. So you have to work that first subdivision and 5th and 6th problem. So this is a homework problem. So you have to just do it in your homework note. Okay. So thank you students. So I hope you all understand. So thank you all. So please practice it. So if you have a doubt in subtraction, please do some problems, and if you have any doubt means post to my WhatsApp number. And one more thing, addition it will be very easy, but in subtraction if you not place the digit exactly, it will come some different answer. So don't get confusion while you are placing the digit up and below. You have to place the digit correctly, okay, exactly, then only you will get. Students, you have to know one thing, homeworks, which are the problems I gave in my that means in my previous slots I gave some homeworks. So be ready for that. And coming Zoom session, that means coming Saturday, I will ask that which are the homework problems you did. So that time I want your note, and I will see that your notebook whether you completed or not. And today's problem, I think so 5th and 6th problems I gave, no, that 5th and 6th problem you have to read once. Okay, so you have to read that, you read that once, then see in the subtraction how to solve this means. So what is the total amount they gave, and how much money did she spend, or did they bought something. So from the total amount only you have to subtract. Okay, you should not subtract from that amount you borrowed or amount you spent. From that total amount you should not subtract. So while you are subtracting, be careful. And the first subdivision and all, they give one number. For example, subtract 1 from 2, for example. Okay, subtract 1 from 2. So this means what is that? Subtract 1 from 2 means from after what is that number? That number only we have to write first. From after, what is that number? So from that number, if you are writing means 2 minus 1 is come. So 1 minus 2 means it will not come. It will come minus 1. It will be there. So that is, it will not come. Okay. So that will come in integers. Okay. So subtraction, you have to be careful. From after what is that number, from that number only you have to subtract. Okay. So and I think some few problems only they gave in your NCERT books, right? That means CBSE book. And if you want, you have to do more problem means you can ask in the Zoom session. They'll give some problems. Otherwise you can ask to your parents also, and they'll give some problems in decimal point. You can subtract. Just keep on practicing well. Okay, because this chapter is, I think, over. 8.6 the chapter is over. So next we will go to the next chapter. Okay, so you have to revise it very well from the beginning onwards. What is the decimal point, how to place the decimal point, and how to find the decimal numbers, whether it's a greater or smaller, and how to add that numbers, how to convert the decimal number into fraction, and how to how to subtract that decimal numbers. Okay, so these are that you have to know in this chapter. So we will look at that next chapter. So until bye from you. Okay, so from and thank you all. Please be safe, eat healthy foods, and so thank you.